Hello everyone and welcome to a new video of my channel Azahara Letters. Today I'm going to teach you how to design your own signature, but I'm not going to approach it from a graphological point of view, but from a calligraphy and design point of view, because basically it is like designing your own monogram or your own logo as a sample of your personal brand. When you write your name in a signature, it has to do with calligraphy, and when you draw the rubric, it has to do with design. So now I am going to make signatures with several names to show you how to design your beautiful and elegant signature. First of all, let's divide according to whether your handwriting is print handwriting or cursive. For example, I write Alfonso Medina in cursive and the same in print handwriting. First, let's try to write the name as fast as possible. It doesn't matter if it doesn't read well or if a letter is missing or if two letters are joined together. Writing it fast gives the signature more style and personality. Keep trying until you find a handwriting that represents you and you feel good about it. Another option is to delete one of the two elements and write only the first name initial plus the last name, or the other way around, the first name and the first letter of the last name. Again, I remind you that the full name does not have to be read, just something similar to your first or last name. It is also possible to sign with both initials, simply two letters. Here are some other examples that I have done in the draft and that look different because there are 1,000 ways to do it. Now we can play with combining these two initials. For example, we can mount one on top of the other, write one next to the other together. The important thing is that everyone finds a design that speaks for him or her. In addition, you can add a rubric to this signature. This rubric can be a line under the name, a circle around it, a wave. Everyone choose the one that best suits his or her style. You can also use an initial as a rubric. For example, in Alfonso Medina, the letter M itself can be the signature rubric, or the other way around, the letter A can be the rubric. In this way, a handwriting name becomes a signature. And remember, if you don't like your handwriting, focus on combining the two initials and make it a design that you will always be able to repeat the same one. Let's go now to the signatures in print handwriting. As in previous cases, it's being written faster and faster and its appearance is deforming a little and acquiring style. Look at this example. One option is to write the name as drawing mountains. The signatures that have ups and downs look pretty good. They are stylish. Now we continue with the initial of the first name and the full last name, the faster as possible, and then you add the rubric like this one. As we have seen before, initials can be part of the rubric. It's a good idea to explore the shape of the initials for a maximum expressiveness. As we can see, the letter A can be a star and the letter M mountains of different heights. Designing a signature can be a process of sharing and removing unnecessary elements. Here are some other signatures that I have made in the draft. They are creative and dynamic. Here, the letter A is a flower, and you play with the initials and create shapes that symbolize you. Now I am going to write some more names so that you have more initials as an example, and hopefully some of them will be yours. Let's continue, for example, with Isabel Dominguez. The possibilities of creating a signature with these names are many. Here I show you some suggestions. There are letters that lend themselves to rubrics, such as the descending letters at the end or the letter D at the beginning. You can try and make the handwriting more elongated and in italics. Try lots and lots of options. Then you can try a more graphic and simple design with the two initials, like this. I will now try another name, Luis Garcia, with two quite common initials. Both the capital L and G are beautiful and give a lot of variety, so if you have these initials, you are lucky. Both L and G are easy to convert to rubrics and look wonderful. Another option is to join the L and G in a monogram. And I also encourage you to try a more minimalistic or more graphic and geometric option, like this one. I'm going with another example, Cristina Muñoz, so that you have the example of the initial C. Letter C is another that gives you a lot of play for rubrics. Remember that the rubrics can be lines, ovals, waves, and other shapes, and try, of course, many combinations of the two initials. There is a matter of taste. There are people who prefer more elongated and simple signatures, and others who prefer wider and more complicated ones. I will now go to the last example, Borja Fernández, so that you can have the initials B and F, and follow the same process as in the previous ones, trying different designs. As I said before, it is a matter of trying, making hundreds of signatures and keeping the one that best represents you. It's important that you are able to repeat more or less the same signature, since the signature is a legal matter and it's valid in legal processes, such as in official documents or in trials. Well, this is all. If you like this video and you found it helpful, thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Click on my profile picture and hit subscribe and the little bell too. Here is a playlist with more calligraphy videos. Thanks for watching and see you soon.